I'm back!
Oh, he's back. He's the man behind the mask. And he's out of control. He's back.
And with the triumphant return of Fire Pro Wrestling means the return of Fire Pro Friday! For those new to the series, here's how it's done. The people in the comments section below, they're gonna book us a match, and we're gonna make it happen. And if we can't find the combatants in the workshop, we'll make them our damn selves. Fire Pro Friday, you book it, we call it, and we let the AI call the spots. So, without any further ado, let's fucking fight! Hey everyone, Fire Pro Friday is back. I'm Chris.
I'm Andy.
And we're kicking things off with a suggestion by our friend Fizz, aka Michael Scally. Or is it Scaly? Who knows? He suggested Black Rain, aka Dustin Runnels, versus the 1980s film Black Rain, starring Michael Douglas. But we didn't want him going in alone, so we've tagged him with Abyss and Abyss, The Abyss, the 1980s or 90s film directed by Jim Cameron. Let's get this show on the road.
Do you know James Cameron?
Yeah, I know him.
I think
I'm
that's a little personal to call him Jim.
He's Jim Cameron.
Jimbo Cameron. That's what everybody calls me. I'm Jimbo.
Now, the film Black Rain was directed by one Ridley Scott, and The Abyss was directed by James Cameron. So I thought having the Xenomorph be the referee was only fitting, though the Xenomorph I don't think has any personal ties to Abyss or Black Rain. I actually watched both films for the first time, Black Rain and The Abyss, in preparation for this match, to see if they could give me any insight on how the character should wrestle. And sadly, not a lot of wrestling in either film. There's some punching and some gunplay in Black Rain, and there's a nuclear bomb in The Abyss, but the aliens from The Abyss, sadly, kind of pacifists? Oh my god, I think, Andy, that's Black Rain has been busted open already.
Oh my god. It's funny because, like, if you wanted to, you could have Avatar versus Avatar in this match too, because Avatar is a James Cameron movie. And, you know, he did Aliens.
Yeah.
And then Avatar: The Last Airbender used white people instead of the people of the race they're supposed to portray, which it's not a Ridley Scott movie, but that is something he does a lot.
That is a Ridley Scott playbook, yeah.
So
what was that? A film about Moses and every single person's white? Oh, I love... now, I think one of the big reasons...
he had a movie about androids, and there was all humans.
That's all you think.
I think Rutger Hauer is a little bit older than 4. Is that blood? I guess?
Blood in the water, the watery being... Now, the aliens from The Abyss, they're kind of like purple, gross, skinny bug-like manta ray things. But there is that famous scene, of course, where the watery tentacle comes out of The Abyss and, like, it makes a face and starts mimicking the people on the ship. So that's kind of what I went with the wrestler. Imagine that he's, like, a one-to-one representation of Ed Harris. Oh, what a double move. Now, the wrestler Abyss we did not create. Let's go ahead and put the author's name right there on the screen. We got to give credit where credit's due. But Black Rain, not the film, the man, was created by me. That's right, I'm Dusty Rhodes. Let me tell you something, daddy. Oh, he's got the fork. Just jabbing in the back of Nick Conklin. That's his name, by the way. Nick Conklin. Detective Nick Conklin. The crooked cop.
Sounds like a fucking Muppet's name.
Has a melee down in the land of the rising sun. One of the big reasons why Michael, or Fizz, as we know him, suggested this is because right now, OSW review, good friends of ours. One of the big reasons why this series exists, they are doing like a TNA trifecta where they are reviewing some TNA pay-per-views, and they're about to hit the pay-per-view debut of One Black Rain. And as far as the Xenomorph being in there, this kind of came together. OSW Review recently reviewed Alien and Aliens, and if you're part of OSW's Patreon, you can watch those reviews right now, part of their Nagar University. Vicious uppercuts. A lot of brawling in this match. Oddly enough, probably the most athletic character in this match right now is the one made of water.
He looks like that guy from fucking Sonic Adventure.
He does. Chaos.
Is that what he's called?
I think he's called Chaos.
Is that why they're the chows are the little ones?
Yeah.
Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, this is probably my least favorite incarnation of Dustin. Nah, I wouldn't say that though, because there was the artist formerly known as Goldust, and I didn't like that. In the words of our friends at OSW, this was during a time in Dustin's career where he was ballooned off his tits. Oh, right into the light bulbs.
Now, it's worth mentioning that Black Rain, as we just discovered 5 seconds ago, is also the name of a Queen Latifah album.
So yeah, if I knew that
Her
beforehand,
third Queen Latifah album.
if I knew that beforehand, Queen Latifah would have been the special referee. Oh, and I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Detective Nick Conklin has pinned the Monster Abyss. So the films win. James Cameron and Ridley Scott, they got the gold in this first ever episode of Fire Pro Wrestling Reborn. Or Fire Pro Wrestling Rebirth. Fire Pro Wrestling Reincarnation?
Can we give it like one of those like 40 word titles, like fucking a Japanese anime game?
Fire Pro Wrestling : Rebirth, then backslash beyond _ dark dramatic dream drop 63rd and a 4th.
Ex-Poyo Pop.
Ex-Poyo Pop. Hey, there's a Poyo Pop right there. Look
Yeah,
at that
there he
little
is.
watery bugger. So yeah, I'm disappointed in my TNA boys. They kind of got their ass handed to them. But that's how it is in Fire Pro. If
you're in TNA, we're gonna make you lose.
Yes. If you want to suggest a match, go ahead and leave it in the comments section below. Pretty much nothing off limits. Things from televisions, movies, wrestlers of the past, or wrestlers of the future if you have a crystal ball. So from Chris
And Andy.
good night.
And have a safe Halloween. I don't know when this is coming out.
It's coming out like in 2 days.
Oh, okay. Have a safe Halloween, guys.
So yeah, I mean, just write that down, put it in your wallet. Safe Halloween.
I'll fucking kill you.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and visit our Patreon, patreon.com/reloadlastsave.